How many of you, especially the guests, are here today to learn more about public speaking? Can I have a show of hands, please? I see a few hands. How about leadership? How many of you want to become better leaders by joining Toastmasters? Can you raise your hands, please? I see a few. Now, is there anyone here because the theme is love and you are looking for a date? Maybe you will find someone. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. What if I tell you that you can accomplish both the goals, being a good speaker and become a better leader, with the help of a fellow Toastmaster? Yes, today I am here to talk about the importance of mentorship in Toastmasters. In my speech today, I will focus on two objectives. Number one, why mentoring is important. And number two, I'll talk about my personal journey and how mentorship has impacted me. Now, why mentorship is important? Obviously, the mentor has been there, done that. He or she has more experience than you and has more knowledge, therefore will be able to guide you. Especially when you join Toastmasters, you take up the new roles such as the grammarian, counter, and the mentor will also encourage you to deliver the first 3 speeches, including the icebreaker. The mentor will give you a feedback on your draft speeches so you can deliver the final, well-prepared, well-rehearsed speech to the audience. 5 years ago, I was a guest too, just like the guest here. My very first Toastmaster meeting. At that time, it was an in-person meeting. I sat in the first row, unlike most guests that tend to sit at the back row. Not because I was very confident, but because I forgot my glasses and I wasn't wearing my contacts. It was a usual Princeton Toastmasters very impressive meeting. I was awestruck. I distinctly remember DTM, Abhay Sarkar, and George Philip were one of the speakers. And I thought, this club is meant for gifted and talented speakers, and there's no way I will be able to speak like them. And then at the end of the meeting, the VP membership, Marianne Grady, she came and met me. And I expressed my concern. But she told me one thing, that I will be assigned a dedicated mentor if I join Toastmasters. Now, being an accountant, I asked her, does my membership fee include the mentor or do I have to pay anything extra? And she said, absolutely not. That was a no-brainer. And I'm also a person, if you give me an inch, I take a yard. So I asked her, will you be my mentor? Because I knew her, she was my coworker, so I knew she's such an awesome person. And she gladly accepted. There began my love story with the Princeton Toastmasters Club. Within a couple of weeks after joining, I was getting ready to give my icebreaker speech. Marianne, my mentor, asked me to rehearse my speech. And she gave me valuable suggestions such as use the body language and appropriate pauses to enhance the speech. For example, I said, let me tell you a secret. She suggested, let me tell you a secret. Isn't that more effective? Also, as English is not my native language, there were certain phrases like, I was born and brought up in India. She corrected that to be born and raised in India. With her feedback and coaching, and I persevered to deliver a perfect icebreaker. She also inspired me to participate in the club contest. That was a very rewarding experience. And she also persuaded me to join the board as a VP of membership. That really helped me gain more self-confidence and improve my leadership skills. In addition to my formally assigned mentors, by just attending the Toastmasters meeting, I found a mentor in the grammarian, the counter, the evaluators, and learned immensely from their feedback. 2 years back, when Surya Vangala was the president, she was my mentor who prepared me to be her successor. It was due to her encouragement, guidance, and support I was able to serve the club as a successful president. Thanks to my mentors, I was able to achieve all the goals that I could not dream of achieving 5 years ago. I am grateful. I found great mentors here at Princeton Toastmasters. Guess, what are you waiting for? Join the club today and start sailing on your Toastmaster journey with Captain Mentor's guidance. Happy sailing, and I wish you all well. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.